Jack, if you find me a video to watch, we can watch while I eat some food before we do anything else. You're the goat. It's really good though.
Good afternoon, sir.
Boom.
Hello, XQ Cow, 61 months. Can I get a welcome to the jungle?
Oh, guys, he was just getting a donut
Nice.
or whatever. Guys, clearly,
The
you can
wide
see it.
shot. Boom.
Yes, again.
Hi, Gap.
W.
Oi, what did he say?
Hi, Gap.
Boom.
Yes, again.
Hi, Gap.
Only the best warlord
So it's
gamer
funny that he
would
says,
welcome
yes, they
me
can,
to
they
the
can what?
jungle today.
But he is hiding the thing though.
Can we do some horror slop today?
Maya's hiding comments. Dude, yo.
Welcome us to the
Chat,
jungle and
Chat, you know what's crazy, chat? You know what's crazy? Hold on.
my favorite part-time
I
stream.
actually want to take the time, chat. I always make jokes, but today I'm making no jokes. No jokes today. No, well, not funny today. For just the next 1 minute. No jokes. I always told you guys, everybody always said that, oh, train schizo, me schizo, OTV, blah, blah, blah. And we're all dumb as fuck. Fair enough, right? For years, people said that, right? And the whole, like, LA brain effect, right? If you're not in it, and you're an outsider, it's kind of hard to feel it, right? And I find this interesting, this event, because you're seeing LA brain, LA dog shit in real time, and you're kind of part of it. Because they have to lie for you on the main stage, and you can see that it's not true. And you can see how everybody, all of them, are just controlled by Clout like a fucking puppet. Bro, it is interesting. In real time, we're seeing the master Clout puppet. All of them are just moving exactly how they think they should move, and how Clout fucking waves them around. That's actually interesting. And he talks about that. I mean, he talks about that. I find it to be incredibly interesting.
Go to the camera, huh?
Look, now find a theory that these guys are gonna have that englobes all the theories and this. What is that? What is that? If it just vibrates, why does he care to hide it? Oh, but let me guess. He's getting a donut.
Hi, Gap.
Oh.
Go to the camera, huh?
No.
Anyway. It's Zin? What? Dude, go to bed. Go to bed. There's the antenna right there. It's right there. Yo, a Zin? Oh, it's a Zin cookie? Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Aware enough. At the end of the day, it is my fault for not being aware enough. And I apologize to my community. It was probably so hurtful and so jarring. I'm under a rock, and that's my fault. So I think everyone, including myself, should be more aware of, what's going on in the world and what people are saying. I just like...
What?
It is my fault at the end of the day. That is my fault. It's literally no one's fault but my own.
Blackaway apologizes to the community for DMing Asmund Gold.
I'm not aware enough, and that's on me. Ray, you're a good role model still at this point. I don't think so. I don't think I am. I think I have a good job of recognizing when
If people made a Black Mirror episode about this, right? The reality is that people wouldn't even watch it. Because it would be so too far beyond the scope of what's real. It would be so dystopian that people wouldn't care to watch it. It'd be boring because it's too far out. But this is real. That's fucking insane. Think about that.
I do mess up.
This is where we are post Black Mirror, literally.
And accepting that and being okay with it, but and it's all good. It's all like I hear you guys. I see you guys. You're right. You're so right. And it is 100,000% my fault for not being aware enough. And I need to be more proactive in being aware of
Yo,
people and what's going on in this world.
there's no way that anybody believes it. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but back to me, come on, bro. You on Twitter at least a little bit. There's no way you live under a rock. You haven't seen Asmongold. Asmongold is by one of the most prominent figures on the internet as a whole. YouTube, Twitter. Probably top 10 currently in the last year and a half. And you haven't seen him? Come on, man. Come on.
Listen, guys, even when it's happening to me,
That's cap.
it is 1,000% okay to hold people accountable for actions and mistakes, okay? I think that the biggest discourse is seeing, like, I feel like the community is...
This means that anybody who's ever given advice, she has to apologize for it. With this precedent, if her doctor did something weird in 1994, if her mother forgot to pay her taxes fucking 8 years ago, if God knows who the fuck in her entourage did anything wrong, people will need they need an apology, an explanation. They need some form of accountability that they're supposed to communicate with them in any capacity. You're not allowed to do that. Are you going to talk to somebody who did something bad? No, absolutely no way, no how, buddy.
split. Like, some people are being too harsh, some people are not being harsh enough, and it's like I see you, okay? It is a good thing. And because of that, I was able to do like a deep dive. I was able to leave my rock and see and be more aware of it. And, you know, I need to be more.
Now do a deep dive in the Hasan Collargate. Can you do a deep dive into that? She did a deep dive into Asmongold. Now do a deep dive into Collargate for a minute, maybe.
Aware. At the end of the day, it is my fault for not being aware enough, and I apologize to my community.
Chat links for next. I want to see it.
How can I make this about Hasan?
Oh, we better find out that. The episode was supposed to air as usual, but staff refused to upload it out of fear it caused drama. Okay.
Meow.
Yo. Okay. Okay. Guys.
Large whales on hyperliquid get targeted a lot of the time to get liquidated. Also, yes, that is the value of the transaction.
Okay. Guys, let's talk about real English. I'm not trying to be outcast from everybody. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm not trying to be canceled from every possible stream in the future, okay? But I'm not trying to be rude. But this seems, I don't know. I don't know if she explained it, but this was supposed to air as usual, but staff refused to upload it. Yo. One, who is staff? What was that? Who would be staff? The YouTube uploader? The guy in charge of clicking upload? Okay. 3, if somebody does this shit, yo, imagine if I want to make a video and fucking RTM said, yo, dude, we're not uploading this. Yo, Busta. Not only are you fired, you're never getting a job anywhere in this industry for the rest of your life, buddy. Buddy, you're gonna be going straight to fucking McDonald's. Are you kidding me? What an insult. And on top of that, guys, I'm just saying how it is. Okay? These would be, let's say, maybe PR consultant or people that have optics in mind or whatever, right? You can trump their decision by... Oh, sorry. You could say, no, we're doing this, sorry. You don't go, no, I really want to do this. Guys, you think that somebody out there goes like, oh, you want to upload this? We don't think this is a good idea. And then she would say, no, I think we should do that. And they say, actually, no, it's out of your control, Pokimane. We're not uploading this. Oh, you the owner, the person that pays me, you the person that's way above me in this hierarchy, you want to upload this? Sit down. We're not doing none of this shit, pal. I'm in charge. Okay, that would never happen. You would have to explain this to me, how that happens, and I'll believe it. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just saying, in my perspective of how my shit works and how a lot of my other shit works, right? This could not happen. But if if maybe her brand is owned by somebody else, maybe she doesn't own the rights to her own name, to her own chat. Maybe her channels are offloaded to some other company. Maybe, perhaps, but I don't see it. Sorry, I don't see it. But I'm willing to let Pokimane talk about what that is. Small update. Hey, Taste Buds.
Thanks XQC for another W date.
Creating videos, Pokey and Lily. This is a tough one to write, but I wanted to give you all a heads up. We're unfortunately going to be missing our first scheduled Saturday video.
Pepega.
We've been watching a recent drama unfold concerning a guest, and it's been getting intense.
XQCL.
It's your stock as a crew. We regret that it did not feel right uploading tomorrow's episode at this moment in time. Our community is our favorite thing, and the reason we do this is to create space and that is comfy and always a true escape. We want to impact the cozy atmosphere we build together. He's always supporting our vision for a fun, positive place to
2
hang.
years down the drain.
I mean, that makes sense. Guys, if they're a podcast that their aim is to never have any sort of pushback, guys, this is fine. Guys, a podcast can be a safe space where people will only talk about the good experiences of life. And I'm just saying, if somebody is in any drama or anything, they don't want to upload it. I don't see that as a problem. I don't see it as a problem. I don't think this inherently is fair enough. You say echo chamber.
Monthly question.
Not everyone wants to go to war, man.
Dexter Resurrection.
You need to understand that not everyone wants to go to war. Some people just want to fucking sit down and talk about how many hugs they received in the last 2 years and who it was and the positive experience they had giving hugs. I don't see that as a problem.
Go play BF6 now. I'm playing Deadlock Lamang. Some people were on leverage, and price moved quickly past their stop loss, hitting liquidation first, taking precedence. They got wiped because they were on cross margin, which risks the entire port. They don't have money to buy more, unfortunately. Okay, so copy paste that and send it to Netflix so they make a fucking documentary. And they can explain this with fucking some act or whatever, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is like watching The Big Short the first time and then them talk about fucking CDOs and fucking I don't fucking know. Bro is saying words. Bro is saying words. Actually, clip posting about absolute hate watch, slop and game complaint on his channel. Yeah, okay. Okay, true. Well, that's just me being irresponsible. But anyway, moving on. Okay. Throwing stuff under the bus. Oh, wait, hold on. The episode was supposed to air, as usual. Sorry, guys. We'll talk about everything on this week's episode and go on a hiatus to restructure. What? Wait. We'll talk... Wait. Posted this statement without my approval. Yo, so why did she do all this? Why didn't she just take the thing down, upload the video, and say, guys, this was posted without our consent. We actually don't... you cannot disagree with a statement and do what the statement says. You can't do this. You can't do this. This is... Guys, what? No, but... Okay. I was being non-harsh about Pokimane. I'm going to be harsh now. Pokimane, you cannot do that. You cannot blame the staff and say you don't agree with this and then do exactly what this says. This says we won't upload. You say, no, we disagree with that. So, in that spirit, we're not uploading. What? If you don't agree with not uploading, then you upload it. What? I don't get it. Guys, if I'm supposed to go into work today, okay, and my friend calls and says, yo, X is not coming in because he says, fuck you all, right? And then I see that and I can still make it to work. And I go, guys, I'm not the one who said that, by the way. And I hang up. And then I don't go to work. Well, that's fucking terrible. That's fucking stupid. I would just go to work. So that proves that I don't agree with whoever called in. Statement was up for 2 days. The statement was up for the statement was up for 2 days. Oh yo, chat guys, this is a Black Mirror episode.
Guys, everything around this Hasan shit is gonna make me actually go schizo. I'm about to have a mental breakdown. Nothing makes sense. These are turning, guys. It's like a Black Mirror episode, and none of these parties like know what to do, know who's got the clout to move shit around, and everybody's just in a. They need to get together and just talk about what the strategy is. They don't know what the fuck is happening either. This is insane.
We've been talking in recent weeks. It's great to finally have you on Bloomberg Tech.
Likewise.
Now bear with me on this one.
Yes.
But let's just start by asking, what is your day job? How would you describe what it is that you do?
In technical terms, I'm a content creator. How I might want to describe it is just, I love sharing my life online. I love to entertain people. I love to make people happy. That's about it, I'd say.
It started with video games on Twitch, like quite a long time ago. You've got a long history with Twitch.
I sure do.
This guy had the opportunity of a lifetime to go to say, oh, let's play a game. Let's play a game of, do you recognize this motion? Motion 1. Boom. That's a fun motion. What does that mean? What does that mean? And then or the quote, you ain't funny. What does that mean? What does that mean? Boom. Explanation.
2013. Yeah.
2013, and and that's something we share in common. You know, some of the titles in particular.
A lot of people chat, don't
We
get the
just had
joke. It's all
Dan
good. You'll get one
on the
day.
program earlier. For you in particular, it is expanded to IRL and just chatting. Is there a moment where that happened?
I'm making jokes, man. Come on, bro.
It moved beyond video games?
I would say, interestingly enough, when I first started streaming, you weren't even allowed to stream IRL or just chatting.
True.
It was just games.
Right.
Anything
I've been
else,
saying
you
that.
might get banned for a few days. And so
I've been saying that.
as the platform started not only allowing but supporting different types of content, I of course only wanted to try out those different things. And I also love how it allowed me to showcase different parts of my life. Now instead of traveling and feeling like, oh, I can't do my job, I can't game, I
Chat,
can't.
by the way, chat, this got so bad that they had to do like a percentage of the screen had to be, your camera cannot be this, because people were putting camera too big compared to the gameplay, and there was like a accepted percentage, it was 70-30. It actually was. It's
My community,
you know,
I
it
can
was
travel and
70-30.
stream myself in those different countries.
Nah, it was
so
like 50%.
as both this platform changed and what the audiences like and enjoy changed, I followed in and I was able to explore so many different types of content.
And then we've seen you go to Korea, we've seen you go to around the world. But what's so interesting, Pokey, is that your demographic must have broadened from League of Legends out to now wanting to see you horse ride, talking about some of your health stories. How can you break down the demographics and who it is in your community?
Absolutely. What I find the most interesting is that it entirely depends on the piece of content and the platform. So on Twitch, of course, the platform itself is maybe majority men, sometimes younger, depending on the game or what you're streaming. But on TikTok, a lot of my videos are like majority female. I do get readies with me, makeup, hauls, all sorts of different things. And I really adore that because it allows me to really tap into and share all the different facets of my hobbies and what I like to do.
And you do share your community of friends. They appear with you. There's also, though, perhaps your brother who doesn't appear so much on screen,
Fair
and you're
enough.
here in LA. There's safety
but what do you think this? What do you think this?
concerns, whether it's in real life or whether it's
that's
online
really
as
sad
well.
podcast
How do you
there.
think about that and navigate it?
Oh my, it really depends on the exact safety concern and what aspect it brings. So there's online safety and there's also in-person safety. So what you said earlier about IRL streaming, I typically don't IRL stream in LA unless I have security with me. Otherwise, I feel a little bit better streaming IRL in other countries. When it comes to moderation online, it's been a trial and error kind of situation, learning how to moderate my platforms, how to feel safe online, how to make sure my community feel safe. So it's really a lot of different things.
Pokey, as part of the IRL and just chatting content, sometimes you have discussed things that are more political or societal issues. How do you choose those that you want to weigh in on? And then the safety piece you just explained, how you factor that in.
I would say my priority for starters is of course speaking to my direct experiences and how I know those things affect others. For example, the safety issues that I face online, I'm not the only one, and it's not just creators. Any woman, any girl, frankly, any person online can be victim to those same safety issues. So I love to be a spokesperson for the things that I have direct.
How you make money with respect if you're able.
And you're essentially just following them. Like,
Okay, this is another interview. I got it. What else? Oh, that's a classic. This is a classic. That is such a classic. Anyway. Oh, not this. No shot.
Because the memes were funny in the first couple of days, but now the only people that still are like actively pushing it are people who are genuinely mentally ill in the way that like anytime my fucking arm moves around or like I unlock the gate or some shit.
Okay, chat, guys. If you think that you're ill because he's calling you ill, don't listen. Do not listen. This man is trying to say that day one, there's nothing going on. Day two, here's the collar, it vibrates. Back to day one, hold on, it was the dew claw. Day 5, guys, it's the gate button. If you don't agree that all these theories are simultaneously true, the dog thing vibrated as the dew claw hurt him, as you're taking a zin, but the gate opened. If you don't believe this is the truth, you're ill. I mean, chat, I believe that. This is the truth. You are ill if you don't believe that happened. Dumb fuck, you're ill. Are you ill, chat? Jesus.
Like,
Jesus.
I do have a button on my desk.
It's not that I zapped it. Guys, oh, my dog. Oh, dog, you're going to move out of frame? No, I would never do that. I'd never do that. That's such an ill conspiracy theory. That is such a grand scheme of lies. Instead, I was going for a zen. Boom. I'm trying to get that fucking tooth dog shit garbage. I'm trying to get that ew. And then the dog's claw gets stuck. Boom. But I also thought about, my Neuralink said, I need to vibrate the collar because it's moving out. So at the same time, I vibrate it, but it moved also because it knows that the gate just opened. 4 things at the same time for this to make sense. Come on, bro. What is going on with Hasan these days, man? Is he okay? That sounds insane.
For the gate, right? And I unlock the gate, and obviously, if you have a dog, you know this already. When they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, "Oh my god, he shocked her again." You know, it's just they are weird stalkers that are demonstrating their mental illness, and I think, and
guys, if I say something publicly wrong and I lie and you can disprove me, you're stalking me. You're stalking me. If I show you images of a blue color on the stream, this is blue by the way, and I say it's red, if you look at the color, if you dare go to my VOD and look at the color, you're a fucking stalker, you fucking weirdo. Stop stalking my shit. That's crazy.
I think it's just, you know, it is what it is. Bro, they are narrating your dog absolutely schizos. Yeah, it's cop brain. This is going to be a post on its own again. I know. Anytime I bring anything up, anytime I even address this, like people go fucking nutty over it. So
you're giving us too much energy.
I feel like I am giving it too much energy. I know, but like chatters also are like, "Oh, this happened, that."
It's schizophrenic. Okay. Now explain how these 4 theories that he just said go at the same time, and explain why he didn't say that on the first day. Explain if the gate opening theory. Explain why he didn't say it on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Why didn't he say on any days that it's the gate opening? Explain why it's only it's a day 5 revelation. Really, dude? Really, dude? Did he say it was a Zin theory? There's no way that's
whatever.
true, right? I was just making jokes.
Yeah. In any case.
Oh yeah, no, that was the day 1 theory. I remember it.
Where was I? You're creating employment. True. Genuine question: how do you deal with this level of psychosis directed towards you? I don't know. I'm fucking stubborn.
I just got DM from Slasher. It could be massive drama. Slasher, this better be. Yo, if you're watching my stream, Slasher, this better be. You interrupted my stream. I'm in the middle of the segment. That's crazy. He's DM me. Let me check. He says a shared a post. If you want some drama to talk about Hasan after Hasan, here's one. Yo, listen. Slasher, I love you, man, but don't disrespect a drama. I think people already made their conclusion about this. I mean, I'll look at your tweet, but I gotta be honest with you, man. I also just look at your DMs. I also just look at your DMs because fuck you. Yo, you know what? I'm messing up business. I did it on purpose. I don't care, buddy. Did they get anything bad? No, I didn't. You know what? I know. I'm messing up business. I did it on purpose. Fuck you. I think your DMs.
Hey, Mr. Warlord, my GF said she would give me a foot job if you give me a welcome to the jungle. Will I get the juice tonight?
We're so afraid of. Well, I mean, personal talk and whatever. You never know because I talk to Slasher like every fucking few years. It could be like an old DM, whatever. And sometimes he actually does not leak stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like if I leak something that he didn't want to leak, they'd been pretty bad. Yo, come on! Now I leak all my DMs. Come on! Now I leaked all my DMs, man! Fuck, man! That's crazy!
Shocking, isn't it? So drink your maple syrup.
Jesus! Chat, today's not my day. Chat, today's not my day. It's just not my day. Oh, my DM looked weird, and I'll expose myself.
Chat, do you remember when our juice...
Loss asked me if Hasan would like sue him or something like that. I said, as long as you don't say some crazy shit, you're chilling.
If you're broke, just say so. XQCL.
Guys.
Ain't no way.
Guys, I said as long as you don't say something false, like that he killed somebody, and it's not true. I mean, you're not gonna get sued for saying the truth or whatever. It's why I said. That's why I said like. That's why the DM looked weird. But yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
Lol XQCL.
I'm just saying, don't spend it. I told him not to spend misinformation about Hasan that isn't true. You don't want to get sued. I think that's perfectly fine. That's actually nice to say, no?
Shirt off, brah. I haven't watched in over a year, but thank you for speaking the truth. I called Hasan out on his abuse to his dog and got insta-banned from his chat.
By the way, I opened.
Neuralink be lying to you.
But what I do know or have heard about him is that he takes really fucking good care of his dogs. Like, I kind of know him as like a peripheral acquaintance of him being like a good dog owner. I also am familiar with the e-collar, which appeared to be on Kaya's neck.
In the Barren
now,
Land. Hi,
e-collar training is very common and especially used for large breeds to make sure that they have good behavior.
If you sniff socks less than 3.
What the collar does is it vibrates. It doesn't shock. And I've seen this e-collar be used on dogs. Now, you know Crash. Crash is just about the most dramatic little guy you've ever met in your life.
Elon Musk. I'm gonna say this one last time and I'm gonna stop talking about it. I don't care about your rockets. I don't care about your new rocket that's going to fucking Jupiter. I don't give a shit. I will care when you fix your goddamn player. I can't play your videos on your shit website properly. It's lagging. Fix the goddamn player.
It doesn't shock. And I've seen...
Okay, so she knows this. She knows enough about the topic to know that his only vibrates. Now, I'm not trying to be rude. You know what? I'm on your side. As long as you can show me a model, the model that you showed, a similar model where the port on the right side is at the same position that only vibrates, yo, I will go out there and I will battle everybody verbally in arguments online that is against Hasan. Show me one collar of the line that he showed with a port on the right side, like the one he showed, but it has to only have the capability of vibrating. It cannot shock. Show me one that does that, and I will be on your side. It's simple.
Seen this e-collar be...
You can't because it only has one on the right side if it shocks and vibrates. That's why.
Used on dogs. Now, you know Crash. Crash is just about the most dramatic little guy you've ever met in your life, right? He has used a vibrating e-collar before, and he has too whimpered in such a way because he's dramatic as fuck. And so my take on it was Kaya was probably being dramatic, of a dramatic dog, but I don't know. That's my take.
Hey,
That's a good take.
Take standing on business.
Yo, this guy's toast will make a deep dive into how Among Us works and how the key turns at what timing to find who is sus, but we'll accept this shitty zero take about this. Yo, this guy's toast. You need to claim back your title, man. You need to be the fucking Among Us investigator because now you've lost your title. I'm now at the top of the lobby.
Waiting to see where the public
You are now sus,
swings
buddy.
before saying my take. I'm gonna stay on this fence for a little longer.
You're now sus. Oh, he's making a joke. Okay, I take it back. I'm sus now.
Take standing on business.
Hmm?
I'm waiting to see where the public swings before saying my take. I'm gonna
Oh, it
stay
was
on
a
this
joke.
fence for a little longer.
Fuck. Keep getting away with this. Hasan here showing a collar didn't have tape. That's tape right there. That's tape right there. It's right there. This model, this particular model, actually all of them of that brand or make has a serial number or a sticker in the middle that's white. If you can't see it, it's covered up. What do you think it's covered up by? Huh. There's tape. You can see the outline of the missing prongs are right there under the tape. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Imaginary tape. Yeah, like I said, I think he's more on drugs.
But
it's all
what
good.
I do know.
All right, I'm doing two more tweets at them. I'm moving on.
This training is also supposed to put her, like, we're using the elevated bed, as you guys can see. And one of the things with the elevated bed is that
One's
she has a
in chat if
leash
you
on
like
right
to
now
sniff socks.
on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it. So she now knows to sit in place for hours and hours on end.
Craigasm.
And
All right. Well, like I said, if this was in the context of a service dog or whatever, or the blind dogs, whatever, yeah, it would make sense. But this is a streamer. Like I said, it is what it is. Unless he was going to give the dog back in a few months, yeah. I mean, otherwise for a streamer, it doesn't make any sense.
Why are you on LSF in the Big 25? Might be time to lock in. Remember Animal Crossing? Remember Detroit Become Human? Now it's just Hasan.
Yo,
and you're broke.
This is not Hasan. This is drama.
Austin's chat.
This is Debunking.
Hasan is
Poor
just
rickety
lying
old
to
Austin
troll
show
you.
who's barely getting
And they're
up
like,
in the
why
morning.
are you hanging out with a dog abuser?
Yeah.
I would like to make it clear, I don't believe that Hasan has abused a dog.
No, I also
personally.
don't believe that either, because I bore witness to how you treat her, and you treat her much better than me.
Okay, yeah, but what about the clip where he pulls the tail of the dog though? I understand it. Maybe he's currently not a full on. Maybe he's. I forget. I redacted everything I just said. What about the? I'm just gonna say it like. What about the clip where he pulled the tail of the dog? That is undeniably dog abuse. Otherwise, you have to classify pulling your dog's tail and moving it around with its tail, not dog abuse. And I don't think any of them would ever make that. You would never do that. You never say that.
So you've probably been asked too. People keep coming in our chats and they're like,
to Austin's chat. They go to poor rickety old Austin show who's barely getting
and they're
up
like,
in the
why
morning.
are you hanging out with a dog abuser?
Yeah.
I would like to make it clear, I don't believe that Hasan has abused a dog.
No, I also
personally.
don't believe.
See, look, what are you saying? I'm not milking this. They keep going deeper into the lie. We are watching dozens of streamers going deeper into a lie and going deeper to protect each other in a way that people said that me and Trey were schizo for calling out for years. This is 5 years leading up to this moment where finally some hint, a light to the window is coming in that shows that we were not fucking brain dead. And oh no, you need to skip this. So you're obsessed. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's right in front of you.
Believe that either, because I bore witness to how you treat her, and you treat her much better than me. I tell you what.
I will say.
I tell you what. If anything, everybody should be talking about me.
I agree.
To be fair,
I do. I will. I've been here many times. I've never seen. You don't have to take my word. I've never seen a shock
No,
Okay.
I have to admit that
I've never seen a shotgun.
Why are
So-
you talking like?
So you're telling me that nobody that's ever been in his house never saw the device that's on his desk at all times? Any of his guests, anybody, they never seen him reach for it, use it. They never saw it. It's effect on the dog. Nobody has ever seen it, but the internet can see it in the fucking clips, in the videos. But nobody before had ever seen it. Crazy.
This is a legal document
Hey,
where you're like,
Your Honor, I've
it's
never seen a
happened in my
zap.
presence. When I'm not around, he's probably shocking the fuck out of her.
He's probably zapping everybody,
No,
but
yeah,
I've never seen a zap.
Yeah.
I've stayed here. No. I have to admit,
Yes, I
my
was there too.
household is split
I'm in there too.
Farley fucking hates Kaya.
That's true.
So he was.
Oh.
My household is split because Farley fucking hates Kaya.
That's true.
So he was actually super psyched.
Farley finally likes me because he saw the videos and was like, oh, that bitch is getting shot.
In
Hell
case
yeah.
you don't know, Farley's my dog who has little to no training.
Oh,
and
this is probably
fucking
makes sense.
hates Kaya.
No,
Okay. So what if you were to play? What if you were to play this clip to any of them? They would, guys. That means that they would have to say that this either isn't abuse, or take all their words back. They're stuck in a pincer. But they're just gonna ignore it and keep going forward as everyday business. And then people will forget. And if you care about it, if you bring it up later on, you're schizo, you're crazy, you're seeing things. Go see a doctor. Type shit.
Look at the lengths every single Hasan acquaintance goes through to defend him. It is the most dystopian thing ever. Lamau, poor Valkyrie.
Anyway. There's a freak out post on Hasan Saba from a year.
He'd never trust his next collar show. He's in LA. There's so many prop companies that could easily change the look later on.
Oh yeah, like I said last time, these are like drop shipped a lot, but that particular make and model that he had, yeah, it's undeniable. Yeah, we said this already. Yes. It's right there. It's right there. There. Yes, you can unscrew them, but he still leaves the fucking like the metal like holders in there.
Raj Patel would never hide anything.
Clout goals. Clout choosing friends are back. I'm shocked. This is insane. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. And people said that apparently Maya was hiding comments, something like that. But Maya was hiding comments. That's
Bro
crazy.
thinks he's debunker. How
If
about
it's
you
true.
debunk why you are unable to
I don't
beat
get
the
it.
Swedish gaming warlord?
Bro, show me. But guys,
I know you'd be getting hate if your cat was confined to a 1x1 square getting lightning cycled if she moved off her place. LOL Shocksan.
Lights on or off, bang, bang, bing, 1, 2.
3 years, juicer.
1. That wouldn't make sense unless it was in reverse. 1. That's at the bottom left of it, though. There's nothing on the bottom left, though. Oh, that's the writing. It's the writing. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. I'm Brendan. That's the writing, yeah. Okay, last clips.
Oh, see. Yeah, but isn't that cool?
That's so cool. I think that, listen, the internet hates Hasan,
That's true.
but
That's true.
no
That
one
is
hates him
true.
more than his own friends. And if we all love animals, and if he was zapping,
And you know what people hate even more? I said, guys, with everything that we know these days, I watched the 3 documentaries. What we know, people hate 1, liars, 2, hypocrites, and 3, animal abusers. Actually, animal abusers before everybody else. That people hate animal abusers more than they hate killers and rapists. I think that's a pretty steady fact, actually. I think people can agree with that. It's might sound counterintuitive, but true.
zapping the shit out of that dog, I would be zapping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
We would
I would
kick
beat
his
your
fucking
ass. I would
ass.
kick you to the curb so
It's not-
fast.
No.
unfortunately,
And I'd light your house on fire.
Unfortunately, no amount of that is going to convince a lot of these people because they don't actually give a shit.
Whoa. Go back. Huh?
He was zapping the shit more than his own friends. And if we all love animals, and if he was zapping the shit out of that dog, I would be zapping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. I would beat your ass. I would kick you to the curb so fast.
Unfortunately,
and I'd light your house on fire.
Unfortunately, no amount of that is going to convince a lot of these people because they don't actually give a shit about.
Okay, that's fair.
They don't actually give a shit about my
and
dog.
I'm brainwashed.
There's like I've been getting like thousands of people who will be like, oh, your prop is
not everybody that talks about this either will even people in care about the dog. But sometimes it can be just about the lie itself, though. Like nobody's claiming to. You don't need to be a fucking dog advocate, fucking dogs' rights activist, or like fucking. You don't need any titles to care about this in any shape or form. This is fine. Like,
and she's just like sleeping behind me, and then when she actually does walk away to go on a walk or whatever, they're like, "Where's your hostage?" And it's like, "What do you want me to do? She gets to roam around the fucking house whenever she wants to. God damn it! Just because you saw one fucking clip doesn't mean you know this experience." But that is how it is on the internet. It is what it is. It is. It's been interesting because she is the most. She was already pretty famous, but now
she was pretty famous.
She was already pretty famous. Now, because people will come up to me in public and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe! Like, can I get a photo with Kaya?"
Who's like a famous like
Doug the Pug.
Yeah,
Toby.
she can be likened to Doug the Pug.
I don't even know.
Except for she's a suffragette.
Beethoven.
Yeah, she's a suffragette,
Oh,
and
wait, I
she's
think I've seen
suffering
this.
under my command. I think like one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people that chime in on the dog stuff are either oblivious to how dogs are, because I've seen a lot of people be like, "What kind of dog sleeps in the same place for 5 hours? That's torture." It's like that's every dog.
That is Swift on the couch every day.
You've literally that's any dog. Have you encountered a dog? That's number one. Number two.
I mean, okay. Counterpoint one, maybe two. His dog was and still is probably considered a puppy. Like, bro, he got his dog when it was 0 years old. Bro, it was doing this shit when it was fucking not even 1 year old. The fucking being coming to not move around, not doing shit. It's fucking doing nothing. And he had it. And he said himself that he trained it to fucking can't move. Like what?
Two, I've noticed that like a lot of people are just
You're dumb.
I can't believe he would do a spot command. That's fucking that's dog abuse, and it's
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard that.
no, people that don't fucking train their dogs don't even know that.
I've
like,
never trained. I
Yeah.
tried once.
Like people that don't train their dogs think that like these any kind of command over your
Yo, okay. I'm moving on to this chat. Guys, it's my last comment about this. Okay, it's my last comment. I swear. Okay, I don't swear, but in the last comment, the reality is the argument that some dogs do that is there's some form of need for it to do that, such as if you're somebody who goes to school, okay, and you're blind. You get a dog, it walks you to school. The dog, it has a place command. It sits under or next to your chair at school. It stays there for the duration of your class. That would be a use of why you have this. You're a streamer. Nobody gives a shit if dog walks around. There's no form of need or safety or whatever the fuck that you've argued or at least debated on why the dog has to sit in place for 8 hours. There is no reason for it. Unless it's because it's a fucking prop. And you know what? I'm sure some Hollywood executives would actually love this argument because it actually makes sense. I'm sure that as a prop, as a tool, it needs this command. Yeah, it makes sense, sure, right? But say it is. Say it's a prop then, buddy. Say, because if you're gonna, I mean, in my opinion, I think he uses it as a prop for sure, right? But I don't want to sound schizo. So how about you say, you know what, dude? I have all these commands in training because it's a prop. Because otherwise, what else then? Why does that have to say one? Is there fucking landmines in your living room? Is there fucking tripwires in your living room? Why can't it walk around? Why does it have to stay in one place? I don't get it. And look at this. Oh, dude, you don't have a dog. Yo, I stream with fucking Alias in the back for fucking how many streams? Fucking how many whatever. Yeah, the dog will sit in one place. It walks around. It wants to walk. It can't walk. What the fuck?
It's
fucked
one
up.
command.
What?
He knows that when it's time to go to bed, he must snuggle me.
And it's snuggle?
What's the command?
I go, Farley, I do this, and he comes and lays down right in my arms.
Swift knows high five, but you have to do the 2 Illuminati hands.
Training for what?
Gabe, if you could find a video, it's very cute.
I only have cats, so I cannot relate to any of this.
Yeah.
And they beat to their own drum. They do what they want. They wake us up. They do everything that they want to do. They sleep next to us. But question about
anyway, I don't know. It's because of arthrosis caused on hard floors. Arthrosis, brother. It's a brand new dog, and you can put a gate. He says he has a gate in his room. Why don't you put a gate at the fucking stairs then? What, dude? In the house I had in fucking Florida, there's gates that are already pre-installed in the stairs. The house came pre-built with fucking gates already pre-made at the stairs, and I don't even have a dog. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You cannot do that. You just put a gate. What the fuck? What? Anyway. Oh, you did it again last time?
There's meringue. I'm gonna open the noise one second.
Right.
I got.
No.
Okay, I'm trying to be weird, but her community received an apology for a DM that might have happened with somebody. A DM in private to somebody. They got an apology for this. I mean, how would the community feel about this? I mean, like.
There's meringue.
This comment has been removed due to ongoing gazette. Okay, Jesus. I don't like about that. Alright, let's post them that is. And then we could do something joyful. 4 clips.
Commemorative mug I got.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Motherfucker.
Absolute garbage. Did you compare this to the Japanese airport experience? Yeah, the Japanese airport experience is like everything works, everything is fast. Kaya.
Chat, is this a debunker?
Grabs the thing.
Get back there. What is this?
If he's this,
that's 100% right.
I can lend him a license, a debunker license. What do you do?
Kaya. Place.
Grabs the thing.
Get back there. What is this? Don't worry.
I mean that's 100% right. This one's kind of hard because it's like she's not in frame, you know. So maybe her being.
Check a Zin theory. How come any of these clips he never actually got a Zin? Does he got like a Zin problem where he always reaches for Zins but doesn't take the Zins? Every Zin theory clips. Where's the Zin? Get the dirt pouch, buddy. Where is it?
Frame is like a new thing. I just don't really. Oh, there you go. Now she's in frame. He adjusted his position to put her in frame. Now this is useful information.
Yeah, here, drop a lot of.
How does this fit with the gate theory? Did the dog see the gate and go, "Oh my God, the gate's open. I have to go to bed, guys. Oh, the gate's open. Let me go back and go to bed." What? How does the theory fit here?
They go even deeper. What they found is that Politico, over several years, has gotten $44,000 from USAID for subscriptions. Now, Politico...
Unless the gate is also electrified. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Okay, switches. Okay, so he's got a different scene to get her in frame. All right. So that's obviously something that is, like, on his mind.
What?
Over several years, has gotten $44,000.
Just switches. Okay, so he's got a different scene to get her in frame. All right.
Wait, really? That's crazy. What?
Maybe information.
He has a different camera angle for the prop. Yeah, the prop theory is not a theory. This is actually a real shit. The other camera actually shows the that is crazy. I don't even know.
Position to put her in frame. Now this is useful information.
The Japanese airport experience. Yeah, the Japanese airport experience is like everything works, everything is fast. Kaya, place.
Grabs the thing.
Get back there. What is this? Don't worry.
I mean that's 100% right.
Anyway, that's crazy. Chacha, I thought a few of these LA guys
entertain the vibration.
would turn around, right, and actually make a new statement. But as more clips come out, they're holding strong. Okay, they're like foot soldiers, bro. They're holding the line. That is crazy. That's a defense that not even money can buy. But Clout, though.
I'm certain at this point, the dog shocker, his orbiters, and his LA circle jerk of friends are the biggest clowns on the internet trying so hard to defend animal abuse. Never go full retard, kids.
A bit flip could be true.
Oh
yeah.
boy, time to tune in to my favorite streamer, 2 hour Schizo Stunlock.
Schizo.
My favorite, oh boy.